All right, so let's continue. Number 25. Which of the following is an example of a data type check? All right, so this comes under the topic information processing, another topic that we would have done in grade 10, information processing. So we had verification and validation, and data type check was an example of validation. All right, verification was just two, proofreading and what's the next one again? Double entry. And then validation had about 8 types of checks: data type check, consistency check, reasonableness check, and so on. I don't know if you guys remember those things, because obviously some of us are not studying, but let's see if we can get this one. So which of the following is an example of a data type check? Is it A,
C.
ensuring that numbers are positive in a quantity ordered field? B, examining whether or not a field is the required type in a date field? C, requiring a user to enter his or her email address twice?
C.
Or is it D, testing that only letters are entered in a name field? What's the answer?
C.
C.
Cannot C, requiring a user to enter his or her email twice? That sounds like verification, double entry. What did the other guy said? What's the other? Somebody else was answering. What did you say? Search and George.
Miss D.
D as in boy, examining whether or not a field is the.
No, Miss D. D.
Oh yes, okay. D is correct. Testing that only letters are entered in a name field. So data type check checks the type of data. So if you're entering a password and it says use numbers only, can you enter the letter O?
No, miss.
No, because it asks you for numbers only. The data type check checks to ensure that you're entering the required data. So if it asks for number, no, you enter number. If it asks for letters, you enter letters. All right. Number 26. Which of the following is detected by using a pressure sensor?
Miss Way. D.
Correct. Very good. So from here, pressure sensor. So can you tell me any item that a pressure sensor would be in? An item that you find in the marketplace.
Miss a scale.
A scale, good. So, or you can find it in a bathroom too, but a scale, so it has a pressure sensor. So when pressure goes on it, then it works. All right, so that's why weight is the answer. All right, number 27. Wireless transmission media do not include. Which of these does wireless transmission media not include?
A.
A, miss.
Why do you say A?
Because coaxial is a cable.
Very good. The coaxial is a cable. However, the others would not be cable. They would be wireless. All right. Number 28. Which of the following represents the function of a modem? Which of the following represents the function of a modem? Another grade 10 topic, but we learned it, so let's hear what you're going to say. Is it A, analog and download, B, analog and digital, C, digital and upload, D, download and upload?
B.
B.
B is correct, analog and digital. So remember now that anytime you hear the terms analog and digital, it's referring to a modem, because modem stands for modulator and demodulator. So the MO for modulator, the DEM, demodulator. So the modulator converts analog signals to digital, and then the demodulator converts, vice versa, converts back the digital to analog. All right, number 29. In which of the following file formats can music files be compressed?
C.
Huh? Everybody gonna know
C.
that one there,
C,
man.
miss.
Yes, C, because you know love music. You see how much people answer that one there? All right, so C, MP3. All right, number 30. That wasn't on the new syllabus. 31. All right, we can do 31. The first generation programming language is called what? First generation programming language. So we have first, second, third, fourth, fifth generation. First generation would be called what? Assembly,
A, Miss.
basic, machine, non-procedural.
A.
No, A is second generation.
Miss C.
C is correct. Machine, remember that machine language is binary, you know, zeros and ones. So that would have been the first generation. So C is correct. All right. Number 32. So we are getting to some programming stuff now, which is good. So normally that's how CXC set up the paper, right? So like the first 30 questions would be from stuff relating to theory, aspects of the lesson like input, output devices, storage devices, information processing, all of those things that you would have captured in grade 10, and then the rest of the paper, the next 30 questions, because it's made up of 60, is normally programming. All right. All right, so the first, I don't know if that's how they're going to do it this year though, because I remember changing the syllabus and all of that. So 31, we did that already. Errors that result from not following the rules of programming language are called what? Oh, should I know this like
Miss
no,
D.
could never be B. Me tell
Miss
Syntax
you,
error.
D.
oh, D as in dog.
Yes, Miss.
Very good. Because the amount of time I ask, every time we have a programming class, me ask a question there.
Syntax error.
Syntax error. Number 33. An example of a runtime error. So runtime error is after, like when you're typing in the thing in Pascal XE, and then you click run, and it give you one error. So looking at these A, B, C, and D, which one
Miss
would give you a
D.
runtime error?
C.
Why you say C?
Miss two close bracket. Let me.
Two close brackets.
Repeat.
Repeat, right, yes, until answer. Anybody else? Well, answer 12. Right, yes. I am actually conflicting with this question, you know. Because, well, answer 12. Do right. Yes. Well, I'm more leaning towards C. I was thinking that B could be an answer too, but C more look like the one that would definitely be wrong, because it has double quotation marks as well. Not only the brackets, but it has double quotation. And remember, when you write the Pascal code, you can't have double quotation. It's single. All right. 34. At which stage of program development should desk checking be included? Desk checking. I try remember. I mean, I think we did do that. I don't think we did that. I'm trying to remember if it's on the syllabus. Well, we call it something else. All right, desk checking is similar to debugging. Anybody remember what debugging is? Anybody remember what debugging is?
No, miss.
Really? All right, so desk checking and debugging, basically the same thing, is when you go through the program manually, as in with your own eyes, and check to see if you have errors. So like when you were in Pascal XD and you type it up, and then you go through it to see if you leave off a semicolon or a comma or whatever. That would have been, you manually go through it to check to make sure that you don't have any errors. So when would you perform that kind of check? And it's called desk checking or debugging, basically the same thing. We use the term debugging in class. So is it A, after the debugging phase, which could not be the answer because I said debugging phase.
C.
B, during the
Miss
design phase.
D.
Testing, huh?
D.
D at every phase. Well, I would want to say that, but
C's answer.
do we do that? We just type up the sum and when we finish, we check it, don't it?
Miss.
So what's the answer?
C.
I think the
Miss
answer is
C.
C, during the
C.
testing phase, yeah. So normally it's when we finish and we're testing to see if it really works, then we do that, all right? So I would say C, testing phase. All right, items 35 to 36 are based upon the following declarations. So look at this, and then the two questions that follow will be as it relates to this little part of our program here. What is happening in the first line? See if I don't remember anything.
Clearing.
All right, so it's declaring, and what's the name of the variable it's declaring?
Count.
Count, and count is declared as what data type?
Integer.
Very good, and the next variable being declared is?
Price.
Price.
And that is being declared as data type?
Real.
Real.
And the next one is?
Discount.
And its data type is integer, which is weird, because I would think that it would be real, but whatever. So number 35 says, the following is a fragment of code. Fragment meaning a part of a code, right? So count equals 3, the discount equals 0. While the discount is less than count, do begin, write, asterisk, count equal, count take away 1, end. So I have to give you some time to look at this. What is the output of the above fragment of code? So is it A, 2 asterisks, B, 3 asterisks, C, 4 asterisks, or D? There will be no output because there's an error in the code. So that means you have to observe this part very carefully. So observe the code and let's see what you're going to come up with for the answer for number 35.
It's D.
Who is that?
Joel.
Why did you say D, Joel? Joel? Oh, you know that is D. You just guess that is D.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Miss B.
B.
B. Why did you say B?
D.
D as in dog?
Do.
Yes, miss.
All right, so why you said D?
Miss, just like the answer says, miss, there wouldn't be any output because there's an error.
Where is the error?
It's at do.
At do? Why is there an error at do?
No, miss, at right.
What is the error at right?
Miss, the asterisk in the bracket.
That's not an error.
No semicolon at the do.
There shouldn't be any semicolon at the do.
Miss, should there be a... No.
The end doesn't have a full stop.
There shouldn't be a full stop at the end because it's not the end of the program.
Miss, I would say B.
The answer is D. So you're not ready to change the answer quick. The answer is D. So there will be no output because the code has an error. But where is the error? Alright, so I'm thinking that the error is count take away 1. What normally would you do with the count? Would you take away? Guys, do you take away?
No, miss, you add.
You add because you're counting, you can't take away one, you must going to add one. So that's the error. So each time you add one to count it, and then that would be the first asterisk. The next time you go around, you add one again, that would be the second one. Then you go around, you add one again, that would be the third one. But here it's saying to take away one, which would make no sense because if you take away one, then it's not going to count anything. All right, so that's the error. Number 36. Sorry. So this is another fragment. For discount equals to 10 to 12, do, write, da 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 da. What is the output of the above fragment or code? So that's number 36. Look at the code and tell me, similar to number 35, what would be the output? Dun, dun, na, 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 na. Anybody? Make a wild guess.
Miss C.
What caused that wild guess?
D.
Urchin said B. Samantha said C. Anybody else? We need somebody to square it off.
Miss A.
Somebody said A. So nobody know in agreement with any of those answers. Anybody else? Anybody else? Once, twice. All right. So the answer, yes?
D.
D? No. So nobody not agree on anyone. All four persons gave four different answers. The answer is actually C. So Samantha is correct. But I'm sure Samantha don't know why she said C.
No, miss, I'm being truthful. I don't know why I said C.
You don't have to tell me that. I know my students. All right. So it is going to be C because you said the discount is 10 to 12. 10 to 12 is how many? From 10 to 12 would be how many numbers or how many spaces? Ten to 12 would give you how many numbers? Guys, 10 to 12 give you how many numbers make up 10 to 12? No, this is serious.
Miss 3.
No. Yes, three numbers. What are those three numbers?
Miss 10, 11, 12.
Okay, thank you, Samantha. So those are the three numbers, 10, 11, 12, right? And it says for the discount equals 10 to 12, you are to write these apperson. That's what we call them, apperson signs, or we call them unsigned, same thing. All right, so if it's going to be done 3 times, then that's how we get 6 of them. 2, 4, 6. So that's why C is the answer, because it's been done 3 times. It said 10 to 12, just 3 times. So that's how C is the answer. Everybody see that?
Yes, miss.
Okay. All right. Almost 5 o'clock, but we started late, so I guess we can go to 5 then. All right. In Pascal, this symbol means what? Everybody must know this symbol. What does this symbol mean?
Miss B.
No?
D, miss.
Yes, D, not equal to. So it could be that's not equal to, is it greater than, less than sign together, or it's the equal sign with the line drawn through it. All right. Number 38. In Pascal, what does count represent? Is it an assignment, a condition, a declaration, or a variable? We just saw count in the previous question.
Declaration.
It is a?
Declaration.
No.
Variable.
It is a variable. Thank you. So count would be a variable. Number 39, assigning 3.14 to pi r means that pi should be declared as integer, real, string, character.
Real.
Why did you say real?
Because it has a dot. But I
It
want to
has
select
a?
it. It has a dot.
I didn't hear you, Joe.
Decimal.
It's a decimal. It has a point. All right,
Yes, miss.
number 40. How many times will the following loop be executed? And this is the loop, so take a minute to look at it and tell me how many times it's going to be executed.
B.
Miss 2 times.
2 times, you're sure? Between 0 to 2 is how many numbers?
Miss, is it C?
Yes,
C.
see.
C, because 0, 1, 2, that's 3 numbers. So this will be executed. So it's going to repeat 3 times, all right?
Yes.
41. The function of the compiler, and this comes from our programming notes. The function of a compiler is to convert A, program code line by line, B, an entire program, C, a program efficiently, or D, the language to source code. And I'm sure most of us don't remember this, but let's see.
Miss, is it B?
B is correct. So the compiler convert the entire program. So remember now, when you type in a program in Pascal XD, after you click run, what do you click? Yeah, before we click run, we normally click what? Anybody remember? We normally click compile. So when we click compile, that's what it's doing. It's converting the entire program into the programming language. All right. The last step in solving a problem is what? Everybody must know this. Last step.
B.
Yes. B.
B, what is B?
Test the solution.
That is correct. Number 43. The Pascal term used to see results on the printer or computer monitor is called. So if you want to see results on your monitor or on a printer, what is the term used to do that? Basically, it's outputting to a screen. If you're outputting something on the screen, you want to see this on the screen. What you do? Input, read, write, output.
A, miss.
Miss
Input.
Can be input is when you
Miss,
enter
D?
D as in
Dog.
good, so that would be output. Remember now we know when you say write, let's say write last name is last name. You're outputting, right? So you're showing the last name on the screen, so it's output. All right, item 44 is based on the Pascal code below. So this is the Pascal code, so observe it. And we're going to answer number 44 based on this. So I'll give you a minute to look at it. So for x equal 1 to 5, do item x equals 0. So is it asking to place x in item? You know, this question though, them can't ask you this question, you know, because this is array. This is array. Array is not on the new syllabus. The answer would be C, but this question cannot. Because you notice this in the bracket right here, the x in the bracket, the square bracket, you would not have learned this. This is a different part of programming called arrays. that was not required for you to learn in the new syllabus. All right, so let's skip that one. 45. Which of the following statements includes loops? Easy, easy. You should have answered this already.
Miss B,
What is B?
repetition.
The answer is
Repetition.
repetition. All right, 46. Somebody read 46, please. Come guys, we want to finish the 60 so we don't have to continue on the same class paper next class.
For the submission of your SPA report, you are required to include your name and the name of your school at the top of every page of your report. Which of the following would you use to achieve this?
Easy, easy.
Header.
Answer is header. Good. Number 47. Selecting or highlighting a paragraph creates a. When you select or you highlight something, what it creates? Grade 7. Grade 7, something them here now. A, block. You've never heard that word before, guys?
No.
That was from grade 7 when you're learning how to use Microsoft Word. And the teacher say you should block or highlight particular words. Same thing. So the answer is block. All right, let me see this now. All right. Given 3y times 4, the symbol, the asterisk, is an example of what? 48.
Multiplication.
Miss multiplication.
It is what?
Multiplication.
Okay, correct. 49. The first page that is usually displayed in the web browser is called the what? Quickly. Easy, easy question.
Home page.
Layout.
The first
Layout.
page that is on a web browser.
Home page.
Miss home
Home
page.
page is correct. 50. Which of the following activities is not involved in publishing a website? So you're publishing a website. Which of these activities is not involved when you're doing that?
A.
Uploading
Okay.
files.
Then if you're going to publish a website, then you must have to upload files to the website. What people going to look at?
B.
Huh?
B, miss.
Miss D is the answer.
I would say the answer is C. The question here kind of stupid still, you know. Yeah, the answer is C. You know, stupid. The answer is C. Because if you're publishing a website, you have to upload files, you have to upload images, and you have to use a web browser, whether you're going to use Mozilla or Google Chrome. But it never said when you're making a website, and you say when you're publishing it, that means you would have finished making it already, and then you're posting it online. So it couldn't be creating a web page because you would have already created the web page. So C is the answer. Which of the following is not a use for hyperlinks? Not a use for hyperlink. Hyperlink is whatever you click to take it to another page, right? Or somewhere else on the same page.
D, miss.
Huh?
D.
Guys, read out the answers now, please.
Copying a file to a web server.
All right, everybody agree?
Yes, miss.
That's correct. What type of chart is not suitable for representing data over 2 years as shown in the table below? So this table is showing some countries and some data representation in 2009 and 2010. Which chart would not be suitable to show this data on? A line
Column
chart,
chart.
a column chart, a bar chart, or a pie chart?
B, miss. Column chart.
Why? Why it can't show up on column chart?
Miss, you would show it properly.
Of course, for your SBA, on the column chart.
Bar, miss.
Miss.
Oh,
Bar and column chart are basically the same thing.
Miss D, pie chart?
Pie chart is correct. Remember now, a pie chart normally shows percentage of one segment of something. So pie chart could be used to show this data. Please to mute your microphone if your background is noisy. All right, which of the following, so the answer is pie chart. Which of the following is not associated with the filtering or extraction of records in a spreadsheet? So when you filter records, just like with your SBA, where you had to filter out all those persons who got a refund and place it at the bottom, which one of these is not associated with that? Copy to range, list to range, criteria range, value range.
Copy to.
No.
B. List range.
No.
C.
All right, so not just a guess. The answer is value range. Copy to range is there. That is where you're going to click the cell to choose where you're going to put it. List range is where you highlight the data that you're going to use. When I highlight the whole table, and the criteria range is when you would have highlighted the word refund to say that that's the criteria. So value range, not in a name, so that don't exist. All right, 54. The function that produces the position of a number or item in a sorted list is, so this is Excel, right? So which function would produce the position? No, remember nothing about them something here, Microsoft Excel from grade 10.
Miss, it would have not have do the rank.
Yes, very good, Mikhail. So it would be the rank. So the rank shows the position. 55, producing information from queries. And from here, query, you know that's database. Producing information from queries and tables in a specific format that can be printed from a database is called a. Is it a file, an object, a query, or a report?
Report.
Report
A
is
report?
correct. Yes, that's correct. 56. To join two tables, two database tables, each table must have what? Each table must have at least two keys in the table, the same data in both tables, composite keys, and at least one common field. This is relationship. When you're joining the tables to show the relationship, what must the tables have?
Is D. At least one common field name.
Very good, that's D. 57. A data type that represents Boolean values of true or false is called what? So basically it's asking another name for Boolean, which you would have gotten in your notes.
Is logical?
Correct, very good. So tell me another name for real. We did another name for real? All right, me not remember either. But there's another name for real. What's the other name for real?
It's I think it's floating point.
Yes, floating point. Very good. All right, so somebody's paying attention in class. All right, last 3 questions quickly. This symbol in presentation is used for, all right, so I don't think PowerPoint is on the new syllabus. We didn't learn PowerPoint, no?
No.
PowerPoint is not on the new syllabus. You would have done it in grade 9, but it's not on the syllabus for CXC. All these other 3 questions come from PowerPoint, so I guess we are finished. But could you answer them though? Because even though it's not on the syllabus, you never know if they could use general knowledge stuff, and you would have learned this in grade 9. So 58, that symbol would be the let me see, slideshow view. So for you to see the slideshow, you would click this symbol. So that would be A. Slides can be rearranged by using, so to rearrange the slides, you use slide sorter. So that would be A again. And which of the following effects is a special animation effect? that fades after it has been presented, that would be dimming. All right, guys, so we've come to the end of our completing the first past paper. When we meet next week, we will do another past paper. I'm going to send this paper in the group. I'm going to try to scan the one that the hard copy that has the answers already. On the hard copy, when you get it, there are some of the questions that have they're circled in red ink, right? But some of the question has a line with blue ink under it. That is the correct answer. So it's correction. So any of the answers you see that has blue ink underlined, the blue ink is the correct answer. All right.
Okay,
All right.
miss.
So stay safe, guys, and please, please, please to start studying. We don't know what is happening yet, but we still have to prepare ourselves. We have to keep our brains sharp, and I cannot stress enough to stay safe. All right, guys. So next week, same time again. Bye bye.